It's a perfect wok. It's smoky, meaty goodness. Cannot be beat.
It's hot. It's very hot.
So we are at Fara's Pizza Tavern in Cary, North Carolina. And if that name Fara sounds familiar, it is because it is. They are connected. I mean, I'm not saying it's connected like a franchise or anything like that, but it's family. And they opened up here. It was a very popular decision because there's a lot of New Yorkers in Cary that got very excited when they did. And here we are, and the pizza looks and smells amazing. And super, super excited to eat and review this because Fara, as many of you know, is one of the greatest pizzas in the world, famous in Brooklyn. Unfortunately, he passed away. I think his name is Phil? Dom, unfortunately, passed away. Rest in peace. But family came down here, decided to open it up down here. It's a fresh pie. You can see the drips of olive oil, the basil. Oh, we got a little bit of a fall there. Bottom is cooked really, really well. It feels light. It feels crispy. First thing, you heard the crisp. The second thing is the freshness of the sauce. Tangy, fresh, perfect balance of cheese. This is about as good a pizza as you're gonna get. And to be in North Carolina eating this is ridiculous. By the way, I want to mention they have a machine. They have that filter that makes the water New York water. So they're not joking around. They're totally very, very serious about this. Even though it's super thin, the crunch is still there, which is like impossible. It is total crunch, a little chew on the inside. The dough, the bread, the crust tastes so good. Like you don't need to dip it in anything, you don't need to leave it over. It tastes wonderful. The balance with the sauce, the thin crust, perfect amount of cheese throughout the slice. The basil, you can taste the freshness of the olive oil. Got a little bit of that grease because of the olive oil, but this is exciting. This is worth, if you're anywhere near Cary, North Carolina, you've got to have this pizza because this wouldn't just stand and live on its own in New York. This would be one of the great places in New York. I'm going to go as far as say that. This could exist on Bleecker Street and compete. This could be in Brooklyn and compete and be one of the places. This is an 8.7. And that's a review. All right, so we are back. That's right, we came back to the Fara Pizza Tavern. I figured I'd throw this in because I didn't do it last time. I don't know why we didn't do it. Why didn't we do it? You can't not get the square piece also, right? Famous for the square piece. The Fara Square. I mean, I always see that. People say, this is this piece you got to get. This is what you got to get. So, okay, we're going to get another pie, but we're also going to get a square slice that's cut in half. Now I'm going to pick this up, and it should be light, and it is. Oh, it's very light. But, we got the air crystals. Focusing on that. Look at that. It has that wonderful tomato. I love that. Oh wow. Just filled with air. Crispy. You got that same wonderful tomato flavor. This is as good a square I've ever had. Really. I'll put it right there with L&B square. Easily. Maybe better. I have to go back to L&B and check. And we're in North Carolina, and I'm saying this. This is insane. Insanely light, good, airy. Look at that. You can see through it. You can actually see through it. And it is delicious. This is, wow. This is, nothing's like the round to me, but this is an 8.5. And that's a review.